Hello and welcome to the 8th episode of Genoa into the Roman Empire. Now, what I just saw, which is quite interesting, is that we have 54 imperial authority in the empire, therefore the second reform is almost on its way already. I don't know how much they are going to need to pass it, because probably, well, Bohemia most of the time isn't really liked. However, that's still pretty good. We have 1387 and second reform is done for AI. That's quite good. Which means if they continue this speed, they might get 1 or 2 more reforms done before the Reformation kicks in, which is quite far. Therefore, it might be interesting to see. Okay, Naples just left the coalition here, and Naples, however, is way too strong currently for us to take. Let's check out their army strength. In fact, where are they? 10k for us. Shouldn't they be? I do think that they have more stuff than we do. Where are they? 8k only? Interesting, only 8k. I was sure it was more what I saw when we fought. But they have a fleet of 30 ships, which is a lot. Therefore, that's going to force us into more galleys at some point. We currently have 20. I definitely want to get to 25 or something like that. And in fact, maybe it's a good thing to do that right now. The next tech for galleys is anyway quite far away. Now, we don't want to continue here with the ideas for the moment, because we rather want to tech up in Diplo here, because we are going to have Liberty Desire problems if we do not tech in Diplotech. Therefore, that's something we definitely want to do. Now, we can make another claim on Serbia, in fact. Therefore, let's take... which ones are this? Tukea and Butrint. Tukea up here. What is the other one? I don't know. Let's search for Butrint. How can we claim that one? From interesting. Yeah, from here we can claim it. In fact, is that province for Thessaly, Epirus, Serbia, Durazzo only has a claim, okay. Not a core of Durazzo. I still want to vassalize Albania here from Durazzo. However, we don't have the diplomatic relations to afford it. Also, the truce currently is until 95, therefore 8 years. That's not that much. Maybe, in fact, we want to wait that out, because aggressive expansion is relatively high for us. Ooh, nice. The war here has finished over the Byzantine province. Therefore, Rome is now a 1 province minor, and therefore ripe for the taking, which is maybe in like 3 or 5 or 6 years, depending on how much military power we can gather up here. So we are 2 years from Tech 20, and then we have to check what we can do in regards to Tech 21. However, what we're going to need for that is, of course, siege units. That's going to be something we have to work on. Therefore, let's improve the loyalty of the estates here, especially the nobles. And of course, continue converting, course, that's also going to increase manpower ever more slightly because they are not heretics anymore. Now, what else can we do to improve our manpower and army size? Sicily has high man. Interesting, but we can take the tech and that should fix it. Reforms, let's check it out. We need military idea group for this one. We could increase state reach, in fact. Let's do it. Going to expand. And we are going to do a grain dole when it is available again. Now, expanding state reach is going to slightly increase the volunteers which we can get from our provinces. And currently, if we check it out, volunteers is only 5 of our 30 military power. Therefore, that's relatively fine. Metropolitans, support their interest. Yeah, support their interest. Grain dole has expired. Let's redo it again. Just to make sure that we are not going to be negative in regards to stability. And also what might be interesting is how much devastation do we still have in our country? Province trauma here. Yeah, looking good. We don't have too much. We already stabilized most of the core territories here of Rome. There's one thing I want to do. Thrace is going to be one of the core territories here. We do have to go to war with the Ottomans at some point to get the remainders of Thrace. Therefore, let's make, in fact, a spy network here. Even though they're allied with the Golden Horde, which is a nightmare here. But the Timurids conquered into Sarai, which is the core province of them. Now, okay, Tunis is no longer a rival, that's fine. What I want to do is to finally work with some edicts here. So far we have been quite busy in regards to conquering stuff and getting a good setup, and we are now slowly transforming into some kind of consolidation phase, because when we integrate Morea, when we integrate Bulgaria and we retake Sicily, we have a massive power base to start a proper reconquest in the end. Okay, we just repicked them again. Now what I want to do here in Thrace, I do think we want to start... Yeah, I do think I want to start with attract peasantry here. 0.12 per year per development in state. That's 26 times 12. 26 plus 5.2, 3.1. Basically 3.1 admin per year that we're going to invest here, which is fine. At least 36 months, yes, fine. We're going to invest into the peasantry first, because we want to repopulate the countryside here. There's really not much left after all the warfare in this region here. Therefore, let's start with farmland. Okay, apparently we can't because of the missionaries here. And at some point we want to, of course, switch into attracting residents, because we want to rebuild Constantinople as soon as we have taken it over. And then we can change the edict here to something we really need. But I don't want to invest more than the 3 point whatever admin points per year currently. And Tunis is gone again. Knights Templar, our vessel is insulting us. I don't want to rival Muscovy. Do I? Maybe, yeah, let's do it. I don't care about Muscovy. And let's merge up the fleet here. In fact, we should move it into a harbor to repair somewhere. Probably Thessaly as the... not Thessaly, but Thessaloniki here. Or Shahidiki is a good spot. Okay. And I do think that I just want to observe here. Or do I want to go after Naples? Durazzo, Pisa and Liege. If we were to declare war here for a reconquest, we could again call in Hungary and Milan. 29k. Durazzo is easy, Pisa is easy, and Liege is far away. Yeah, in fact, let's do it. I'm going with my army here, and then I'm going to pick it up, and we're going to reconquer Sicily. Because then we have this one out of the question. And we don't need to bother about Naples for a while. Okay, let's continue with the conversions here. And in fact, now we can do some investments here into farmland again to continue the attraction of peasants. And is there anything we need to open up here? No, but there's... However, what I want to do here is in fact open up some slots. I want to open up, for example, ship. And I want to open up process materials. There we go. In fact, what we should do, at least once here now, all owned provinces. We should check our economy. Census on industry. We are lacking food. Salt is fine. We are lacking fiber. We are lacking fuel. We are lacking raw materials. Exotics, of course. Delicacies, of course. Luxuries is fine. Consumer goods is fine. Military is fine. Naval is fine. Industrial is not enough. If we start constructing a lot, this is going to be a problem. Knowledge is not enough. And commerce is fine. Okay, what we really need to fix is the fuel and raw materials economy here. However, I don't think... Let's set up a map mode slot here, in fact. Economy... Let's go with potential mines here. All owned provinces. Linear. No exponential in this case. And put it in slot 2, because in slot 1 I want to put, in fact, the next one, which is going to be farmland, potential farmland. All my own provinces, basically the same setup here. Save in slot 1, there we go. Close it for once and then we can check it out. Let's start with the mines. We only have one province with a huge mining potential, which is not this one. Jericho here. But what can I do here? Only salt, which is hopefully opened up here, yeah. And we do have salt here too, most likely, yeah. And the other one here is probably also salt. Yeah. Okay, we don't have a single province for either coal or metal, which is not opened up. therefore we don't have really a chance to fix it. But that's one of the reasons why I opened up timber industry and everywhere, because I was expecting that we would have a problem with that stuff. Now what we can also check is farmland. In fact, where do we have the highest available farmland? It's in fact teacher, whatever it's called. Here in Thrace, in fact, and also some stuff is on Crete available, which we could build up here. Really nice. In fact, it has sugar, which is really good. Therefore, let's invest a bit more into it here. There we go. Nice. And continue. Yeah, let's prepare the war. I'm going to make a shortcut here because I still want to wait a little bit. War exhaustion is fine. However, I want to wait 1 year before I take the tech, and then we can declare war. Therefore, see you in a sec. Oh, and in fact, there's a rebellion coming. So maybe we have to defeat this one first, but I'm investigating if I can avoid it somehow. Okay, here we are again. Now the big question I want to solve is we can take the next tech, and it's about 2 years out until we can take the bombard level artillery, and then we can take Constantinople. Now, with that said, I started to make a spy network in Naples, in fact, but now I want to go after Naples itself. Going to pick Caltanissetta. Yeah, Caltanissetta here. Should be easy to conquer. We have 70,000 versus 33. And let's do it. And then we're going to go here. We're going to move our fleet here. Interesting. Apparently there was a small trade fleet from Naples here. We are going with light looting in this case because I don't want to devastate Sicily too much. And now I do think that I want to use my trade ships to blockade the... Oh, wait a sec. Ah, no, we can't blockade that anyway. Is that enough? Yes, that's enough. Apparently Naples doesn't want to fight me. And I do think we can kick out the Razzo from the war in a sec here. Yeah, there we go. The Razzo is a goner. There we go, bye bye. And now, what else is in here? Ah yeah, Provence and stuff like that. Interesting, I completely forgot about them. Now, the intended goal, of course, is to return all of these. That's only going to be 17 war score. That's not much. The aggressive expansion is also fine. We just need to take something with a fort here to get rid of the negative modifier here. They are fighting with Naples up here. That's good. And I just want to let them. Come on, be faster. Yeah, and I do think they don't want to fight me. I have 25 galleys versus 11, 24 transport ships. That's bad. It's not a good fleet. Yeah, they're sieging that stuff down there. And there's one thing I want to do, in fact, for myself. I want to put Tunis as my points of interest here. And then there's going to be a chance that Sicily is maybe making claims here. on these provinces. And there we go, we got the first siege done. And now we are going for Messina itself. And we are already almost done here. Okay, we don't have enough to blockade that port. Therefore, I'm going to pull out the transport ships. Maybe with the transport ships it's going to be enough here. Please go there. Because minus 64% is not good. The Orthodox zealots here probably can't be stopped. I didn't see any way to do that except for, well, putting troops on it, but that doesn't help either. It's just not enough if we want to go to war. Okay, yeah, that worked. Nice. And now we can just wait until we have enough war score, and I want to make it a quick war. Even though I could of course get more cash out of it. Yeah, I could get a lot of cash from them. However, half of that would go to, well, not me at least. There we go. We could almost do this peace deal already. Therefore, let's just wait a bit until Nizza is done and maybe Messina itself too. Unless it takes forever. 18%. We also have a ticking war score here. Much in our favor. We can already do peace. I do think I want to wait for Messina here. And then we are going back into the Balkans to prepare for everything. Yeah, we are almost there. 26%. Where did that come from? In fact, we could take war reps here, because I know that Sicily has, or not Sicily, but Naples has a really good income. That's why I always recommend it for new players who won't go bankrupt. And now let's in fact just wait for Messina to finish, and then we can profit as much as possible from it. We are of course going to do grain dole again as usual. Perfect. Truth, this Papal States has expired. I don't care currently. Let's merge these ones up here. Truce of Wallachia has also expired. I'm a bit worried about the alliance from Golden Horde, Trebizond and Hamid on the Ottomans, because that's definitely an alliance I cannot defeat. Not at all. Ooh, can we kick out Siena? Pisa, in fact. Pisa? Yes, bye-bye. Another bit of war score for us. What else is in there? Let's check it. Messina has mostly... it's relatively urban, in fact. 32k. Yeah, looted. I don't care. We can rebuild it. Until it's in our realm, we are going to be much richer. And that's all we can get? Yeah. Interesting. I was hoping for more, but it's fine. There we go. And Naples has lost Sicily again. And now we can move out over to Rome, in fact. And move our main fleet to Rome too. We can wait out our war exhaustion here, of course, and we can build up our army. Therefore, I'm going to make a shortcut here, rebuild the army, defeat the Orthodox Zealots. I hope that they will spawn this year, and then we are good to go. In fact, we can do the tech now. That's something I want to do, and I want to prepare for the war. See you in a sec. Okay, we are ready to go after Constantinople. In fact, the Theodosian walls are no longer present, which indicates to me that Rome is extremely broke, maybe even bankrupt. Therefore, they couldn't build or pay the upkeep for the Theodosian wall, which is, I do think, like an event every 1 or 200 years. I don't know exactly. Of course, only light looting here. And it has a high war exhaustion, but not a bankrupt modifier. Therefore, I do think the bankruptcy is a while ago. If we check the state itself, it has a negative 76 prestige. Therefore, maybe there was something in regards to a bankruptcy. And therefore the siege is going relatively quickly, and it's okay, shameful scandal. Let's take the loyalty here. Noble concessions. Ah, these ones. Yeah, let's do them again. We do need to work on our centralization soon. However, that's fine for the moment. I'm going to support commerce, of course. And Constantinople almost has fallen here. Really looking forward to it, even though that's going to be dearly... No, we are going to spare it. We are going to take it. 36 war score. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to take all the money we can get. And there we go. That's it. We got Constantinople. And we could restore the Empire of Romania if we have... We need 1 more core on Greece. Interesting. And then we could, in fact, gains core on North Anatolia, Greece region and Thrace. However, we would only get permanent claims. Interesting. We could use that to take a lot of stuff from Serbia and then restore the empire. However, we need 1 more core, that's a problem. Oh, but Constantinople counts into it. So we core Constantinople, then we have 15, which is enough. And then we could use that formation event to either take a lot of stuff from the Ottomans here and then core it immediately, or we go into Serbia, take some stuff and core it immediately by pressing this magic button here. That's a decision for the next, for the next time. And yeah, that's going to be interesting. Do we want to form the Empire of Romania there? It doesn't feel it too Italian, but it's definitely an option. I don't know. Let's decide, let's check it out, and see you next time.